You met Hera Björk today from Iceland, and she has been a backing vocalist a couple of times for the entries. Now you have been doing backing vocaling. Hera came back as a soloist this year in 2010 with Je ne sais quoi for Iceland. Would you come back to Eurovision as a solo artist?
Yeah, if they ask me, of course. Yeah.
Fantastic. So that's a good answer straight away. So which country?
Any country that wants me.
So, did you heard that answer there?
I'm a singer, it's what I do, and I work for whoever wants me to work for them.
Well, after the Eurovision Song Contest, how did it go with your career?
I have done so many things since then, it's impossible to say. It's so difficult. I've had, I suppose, about at least 20 singles out myself. I've had various record deals, I've had minor successes, never the big success, you know, it's the way it goes. And I've continued working, I've never been out of work, and I've done all sorts of things. I cruise regularly. I was cruising 3 weeks ago. And I cruise for Swanhileni on Minerva, which is a beautiful ship. And I love singing on Minerva and going to some really nice places, South America and Africa and all that, you know.
Fantastic. Nikki French does the same, I think. She also cruises,
Right,
Okay. And what type of music do you sing on these cruise ships?
On the cruise ship, I sing fairly light pop music and a certain amount of jazz. Yeah, because quite often the clientele are older and they like to have a party and they like to dance to 60s pop and things like that, and they like to listen to quite a lot of easy listening stuff and jazz. Yeah.
Fantastic, Chris.
Well, I like going on cruise holidays as well, so I look forward to actually seeing you performing on one of the ones we go on.
That would be great.
Yeah. Do you still keep up in touch with anybody that you met in any of the Eurovisions, like in '84 or '83, '91?
The only person I'm still in touch with is Hazel Dean. We met when we were 18, shared digs together and things, and worked together in the same band. She's the godmother of my daughter.
Oh, right.
And we're still friends, and we've been in touch this year several times. We've always kept in touch, always, yeah.
And so when was Hazel singing with you?
Well, the thing with Hazel, the Eurovision connection for Hazel is that she was in the Song for Europe competition when I sang Love Games. She was in it with another song. And so she was actually in the Song for Europe competition. So that's her Eurovision. I think she might have been in the Song for Europe before as well. Memory.
Hazelina, of course, she sang Searching.
That's right, Searching. Yeah.
Whatever I do, wherever you go. I think that's the one that is.
Looking for love.
That's it.
Searching. Yeah.
Good. Have you watched the Eurovision recently, in recent years?
Not really. An honest answer is not really, and that's nothing to do with not wanting to watch it. It's one of those things. I have a busy life with my horses and my singing and everything, and my family, and I always work on a Saturday night, you know, always. These days, the occasional Saturday off, but pretty much I always work on a Saturday night, and that's when the Eurovision Song Contest is on TV. And I might listen to it a bit on the radio driving to work or driving home. I always in fact tune in and to see what's been happening on it, you know. But I haven't followed it seriously enough. No, not to have a serious opinion on things, you know. I just thought, oh yeah, well that sounds nice. And I have to say that when Andrew Lloyd Webber wrote the song for England, I thought the song was not very strong. I thought the performance was excellent, the singer was wonderful, and I thought the song was not as strong as it could have been for that type of song. If you're going to put a song like that in, it's got to be strong. Melodically, I thought it was not melodically strong. And I know he's written, of course, many amazing things, but, you know, you can't do it every time. And I didn't think he was the right choice of person to write. Yeah.
No, that links us to the next question. This year, the UK ended up last at the song contest.
Yeah.
Although Stock, Aitken and Waterman, who were behind the song, actually big songwriting team of the 80s. What do you think the UK can improve to get back on top?
Well, I think they were just trying to go with the same old formula. Instead of, again, this contrived business of trying to contrive a song that's right for Eurovision, instead of simply trying to write a good song. And I think if we forget about trying to write something we think all the European people will like, England, then just write a good song, have the right singer, and I'm sure our singer this year was an excellent singer, and I just don't think the song was good enough, you know, and I don't know if if Pete Waterman really took it seriously enough, or if, as I say, if he's locked into this thing of, well, we write a song that goes like so-and-so, and I don't think that's the way to go.
Because I think, if I'm right, that Satellite, the one for Germany this year, wasn't written for Eurovision originally, was it? It was just written as a good song.
Ah, well, there you go. That answers the question in a way, yeah. That's, yeah.
How about the orchestra? Would you like to see the orchestra back?
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. Because although it can present problems, technical problems, also what? As I say, I don't think it's rocket science. Live musicians are part of the whole show. Song contest, it's about the song as well. It doesn't have to be a mega production like a film or something. It doesn't have to be like that. It's about the song. And I think, the big thing about the song is that it should have musicians playing it, because you will never replicate the feeling. It will never be the same. You'll never replicate the feeling of having live musicians playing whilst you're singing. And from the point of view of a listener, it's not the same. If you go to a concert, for instance, go to see a band, a very well-known band, the Stones. Well, you're not expecting to hear a backing track and the Stones just jumping around or something, or singing or whatever. I mean, you're actually you're expecting to hear musicians play, and it's that capturing the moment that it can only ever be. It'll never be the same twice when it's played live. It'll always have that special individual something for me, and I think that's how it should be.
One final question I have to you, and this is, what is your very famous or most favorite Eurovision Song Contest entry?
Difficult. You kind of caught me on the hop. Well, I tell you what, I have to go back to when I was very, very young. Because if you ask me now if this song was my favourite as an adult person, I wouldn't say it. But you're asking me my favourite, the time I thought, I love this song so much. Well, it was Puppet on a String.
Sandy Shaw, 67,
that's
the winner.
Right, yeah.
Kate, thank you very much for taking the time to talk to us and give us a fantastic interview. We wish you all the best of luck for your professional future and hope to see you again on the Eurovision stage.
I'd love to. Thank you.